Welcome to Mindful Moments. Nourish your mind on the go. This video uses AI narration to present our original book analysis, and today we're diving deep into The Hobbit, that beloved classic by J.R.R. Tolkien.
It's a story that really captures the imagination and has resonated with readers for generations.
Absolutely, and in this deep dive, we're going to uncover why that is. We're going to equip you with some fascinating knowledge and insights about The Hobbit in a way that respects your time. So get ready for a journey into a world of reluctant hobbits, treasure-seeking dwarves, and of course, a fearsome dragon guarding unimaginable riches.
A classic tale of adventure and self-discovery.
Exactly, and we see that theme of venturing outside of one's comfort zone right from the beginning with Bilbo Baggins. Here he is, this peaceful hobbit living in the Shire, a place of rolling hills and cozy hobbit holes. But there's this twist, right?
Yes. Definitely.
He has this tookish side to him, this longing for mountains and caves. That's kind of at odds with his desire for a comfortable life at Bag End.
It's that internal conflict that makes him such a relatable and compelling character.
Totally. And then, of course, Gandalf arrives, throwing Bilbo's world into chaos with his company of 13 dwarves.
And these dwarves are on a quest to reclaim their treasure from Smaug, the magnificent dragon who has taken over their homeland, the Lonely Mountain.
Right, and their motivations run deep. It's not just about the gold, it's about reclaiming their heritage, their history, their very identity.
Exactly. There's a powerful sense of longing there, a yearning for what was lost.
And their song about reclaiming their gold really underscores that longing. It's almost like a prayer woven into their very culture.
A testament to their enduring hope and determination.
Yes, exactly. And speaking of the dwarves, I have to bring up the contract that Bilbo signs to be their burglar. I mean, the details are hilarious. The dwarves demanding breakfast, their messy departure, poor Bilbo utterly annoyed. Tolkien's blend of humor in this epic adventure is just brilliant.
It's that juxtaposition that makes the story so engaging. The humor adds a layer of lightness to this otherwise grand and perilous quest.
Right. Even in this grand quest, the mundane details of life persist.
It makes the story relatable, grounding the fantastical in a reality we recognize.
Absolutely. But then things get serious, right? As Bilbo and the dwarves journey into the wild, they encounter trolls, wolves, spiders, eagles. It's a constant test of Bilbo's resourcefulness and courage.
And it's through these challenges that we witness Bilbo's evolution as a character.
The troll episode is a great example of that.
Yes, his quick thinking saves the dwarves from a rather grim fate.
Absolutely. He's forced to tap into a strength and resilience he never knew he had.
He's pushed beyond his comfort zone and discovers a hidden strength within himself.
And it's fascinating to see how he rises to the occasion. Now, we can't forget Smaug the Magnificent. What a creature. Tolkien's description of his appearance, his power, his greed is just mesmerizing. The impenetrable armor, the devastating fire-breathing abilities.
Smaug is more than just a monstrous antagonist, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Dragons hold a symbolic weight in literature.
Right.
They represent this age-old battle between good and evil, greed and generosity. Smaug embodies these darker forces.
Yes, and Bilbo is the one who has to confront this terrifying force, venturing into Smaug's lair armed with only his wits and that invisibility ring.
Yeah.
Talk about courage.
It's a classic David and Goliath scenario. This seemingly insignificant hobbit facing off against a creature of immense power.
It's in Smaug's lair that Bilbo discovers the Arkenstone, this magnificent gem that holds deep significance for Thorin, especially given his lineage. It's not just a jewel, but a symbol of their lost kingship and their connection to their ancestral home.
The discovery of the Arkenstone is significant, but it also sows the seeds of conflict within the company.
Yes, definitely.
Thorin's desire for it reveals his own vulnerabilities, a desire for power and recognition that threatens to undermine the entire quest.
Right, and those tensions really erupt when Smaug, enraged by the dwarves' presence, attacks Lake Town. The destruction is devastating. It's a stark reminder of the consequences of greed and the danger of underestimating the forces of darkness.
The attack on Lake Town is a turning point in the story. It sets the stage for the Battle of Five Armies. Dwarves, elves, men, eagles, goblins.
Oh, it's a chaotic clash that highlights the complexities of war.
Yeah.
And the fragility of alliances.
Even united against a common enemy, old grudges and ambitions resurface.
And Thorin, consumed by his desire for the Arkenstone, makes choices that ultimately lead to his downfall. A hero's death, yes, but a bittersweet victory.
Thorin's arc is a tragic one, a cautionary tale about the corrupting influence of greed and ambition. It's a reminder that even in victory there can be a profound sense of loss. But amidst the chaos of the battle, Bilbo's compassion shines through. He risks his own life to try and reason with Thorin, demonstrating the enduring power of friendship and loyalty.
He really does stay true to himself, even in the face of such darkness and destruction. His actions speak volumes about his character.
Absolutely. It's a testament to his inherent goodness, his ability to hold on to his moral compass even as those around him succumb to greed and despair.
And ultimately, Bilbo returns to the Shire, forever changed by his experiences. He's no longer that same hobbit who left his comfortable hobbit hole.
The journey has transformed him. He's gained wisdom, courage, and a deeper understanding of the world and his place in it.
But he's also brought back something more than just tales and treasures, hasn't he?
Oh, definitely.
It's almost like he's brought back a piece of that wider world, a sense of wonder and appreciation for the simple things in life that he might have taken for granted before.
You're right. He returns with a newfound perspective, a recognition of the beauty and fragility of life that only comes from facing true peril.
Now, thinking about Bilbo's journey, it strikes me how it mirrors that classic hero's journey archetype that we see in so many stories across cultures and throughout history.
Exactly. He starts in his ordinary world, the Shire, content with his routine. Then comes that call to adventure, which of course he initially resists.
Oh, he resisted with every fiber of his hobbit being. But then Gandalf, acting as the wise mentor, guides him across the threshold into this unknown world, a world full of both wonder and danger.
And it's within that world, beyond the familiar comforts of the Shire, that Bilbo faces a series of trials and temptations. He encounters allies and enemies, all shaping his character and pushing him to his limits.
And ultimately, he confronts his greatest fear in the form of Smaug, the dragon. That confrontation is symbolic on so many levels, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a representation of facing one's inner demons, overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles, and discovering a strength one never knew they possessed.
It's a story that speaks to our own potential for growth and transformation, our ability to face challenges and emerge stronger and wiser on the other side.
Precisely. And it reminds us that heroes don't have to be born extraordinary. They can be found in the most unlikely of places, even in the heart of a seemingly ordinary hobbit.
Speaking of the story itself, I'm always captivated by Tolkien's use of songs and poems throughout The Hobbit. They add such depth and meaning, don't they? Like the dwarves' song about reclaiming their gold. It foreshadows their eventual triumph, their determination woven into the very fabric of their culture.
They offer a glimpse into the characters' hearts, their motivations, their hopes and fears. They connect them to their history and traditions in a way that simple dialogue couldn't.
And even objects like the map and the contract become more than just tools. They take on a symbolic significance, shaping the journey and highlighting the importance of planning, preparation, even in a world filled with magic and fantastical creatures.
They ground the story in a sense of reality, reminding us that even in a fantastical realm, there are rules and consequences.
And Tolkien's world building is simply incredible. Middle-earth is so richly imagined with its own history, languages, mythology, from the idyllic Shire to the perilous misty mountains, the dark depths of Mirkwood to the grandeur of the lonely mountain. It's a world that feels both familiar and utterly magical.
It's a world that invites us to explore, to get lost in its intricacies, and to discover something new with each reading.
The Hobbit is so much more than just a children's story. It's an epic adventure, a profound exploration of human nature, and a timeless celebration of the power of imagination.
It reminds us of the importance of courage, kindness, and the enduring strength of hope, even in the face of darkness and adversity.
It's a story that, as you said, stays with you, sparking a sense of adventure and possibility that lingers long after you've turned the final page. We highly encourage you to delve into this enchanting world of The Hobbit yourself.
It's a book that deserves to be experienced firsthand.
And we're confident you'll find it to be a truly rewarding experience. To dive even deeper into this enchanting world, be sure to subscribe to the channel and purchase the book via the link below.